I just put together a playlist of videos of Gage interacting with with tough bodies in the community. But good morning and happy Easter. Yeah, Easter, as I like to call it. So yeah, I can go ahead and show you that I am at my grandparents', which this was another big blow to my ability of getting DC Radio 1. I was not able to get that last night, but yes, I don't have that many devices with me. All I just have is my phone up there playing a compilation of the day where Guam is going to test. That's right, the Guam iPause is tonight. And that was where my lacrosse is. This is where my Mini 4 would normally be. My first gen would normally be right there. This would be where my 5th generation iPad would be. This cantilever would be high above. I'm actually going to upgrade the graphics on the wallpapers. I'm going to actually change them out. And so the same story goes with the sign. And this is where my computer, that over there, that bin would be where my computer would be running weather scan. And of course, just like with the phone, I could play around with the chroma key and stuff like that. Let's see if I could find a Happy Easter thumbnail. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one. Happy Easter. Where are they testing? That happens at, the Guam iPause happens at 8 p.m. Central. Almost the same time as KDKA. There's another one here. And then here's yet another one. And then I believe I also, I did get the WLS test last night as well. This was the only device I had, so I did not yet confirm if WKQX or WLS FM did their test as well. Yeah, I couldn't confirm if WLS did their test as well. Well, I do know I did get WLS's test last night, but unfortunately, this was the only radio I had with me, so unfortunately I did not confirm whether WKQX or WLS FM did test as well. However, though, last night, no, I'm actually at my grandparents' right now. In fact, this is the reason why I was not able to get DC1 last night. I just fell asleep pretty quickly. But luckily I was woken up in time for WLS's test. Because I'm off of school tomorrow, so that means I'll be able to stay up for all those, Central Standard Time. That's in Saskatchewan time. I know that's what it looks like, but yeah, so I will be able to stay up tonight for all those weeklies that usually happen. Here's one of those videos I've been watching of Gage overreacting to tough bodies. And here's one of them.
Oh my God!
The Easter Bunny delay. But yeah, I was asleep around midnight, so. But if we do pull up the SPC Day 1 Outlook, that's a Day 1 slight risk. Yeah, I saw your video. I'll show it in a moment. A tough body, you might be asking? That's a good question. So, it's considered that when somebody is saying like warnings that would be issued here in the United States. They're saying it would be issued for other parts of, like, other countries of the world. Other countries of the world where it wouldn't make any sense at all. So that's what a tough body is considered. So if you haven't seen those, if you haven't seen Washington County and if you haven't seen Washington County or Ryan Gage's videos, you should have a better idea as to what it is. Oh yeah, that message I see, that was I actually, if you did not see my main channel, yesterday I actually uploaded a announcement video regarding what was going on yesterday. No confirmed. Well, if WDFA even relays them. But then I also I also was on Gabriel Gregson's live stream as soon as I saw what was going on with Dimitri. What was going on Dimitri's stream, I saw what happened. The same thing happened there, and so I had to notify Gabriel Gregson of such, and he was already well involved. In fact, he told me that he received a message. Yeah, so I already see that he received the same kind of language that a lot of us on a StreamYard were receiving. And Yoshi fans telling us about snow, but yep, this better be the last time we see this. This better be the last time for a while we see this. Because then Thursday, for here, it's going to be 72, but I don't think that's right. Because now, if I change it to my home location, look at that. 70 for Thursday, 71 for Friday, and then Saturday, near 80 degrees, and then Sunday, 74. And that's going to be in the upper 50s for the rest of that week. So pretty much this will be our last chance of temperatures this low, and then this is where we're going to start seeing a increase. This is going to be quite a weekend. It is going to be quite a weekend, I must say. And I saw Jackson issuing a few warnings, and I see somebody's already. Here's what
Hey guys.
Yeah, Gelatin's opening Easter eggs. And I know Dernick wanted to tell us about his new radio.
40 miles per hour Monday afternoon.
So here's what he got.
Winds will be gusty on Wednesday afternoon with a chance for thunder.
So this is what he got for Easter this year. Let's see that right there. That's what he got. And then he made a few weather scan emulations. And he was ready for the Friday weekly test, and I certainly was too, because it took me a while to plan everything out in order to get it all done right, and this is the final product. Yeah, I played that half-hour Bubble Guppies dance marathon. That video from their official YouTube channel. I was playing that through the 12996, and it got interrupted at the perfect time. Yeah, at the perfect moment. At the perfect moment. Hit an egg on top of a button on W2. Hit an egg on top of the button on W2B stage. That makes them send the monthly correctly. Oh yeah, and then here's this one.
Southern recipe.
Yeah, like I thought it said rhymes, but upon further listening to it, it said Rhines. Yep, here's Tarrant County.
The severe weather threat is low at this time. The ultraviolet index forecast for April 17th is 8 or very high.
Yeah, speaking of which, there's a freeze warning from State College. So, that tells me that State College, for some reason, tones freeze warnings. Or do they do 1050? I think they do 1050. If they do same, then I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, here's the 294 video. So yeah, here's the 294 video. The video that completed the 294 saga. I don't know about a watch, but warning, yeah, possibly. Yeah, I literally had to speed this video up incredibly fast in order to get all that content. I had to speed that video up incredibly fast so I could get everything cramped into like a 2 minute into a minute. Like I had to merge that all down to get them all in like a minute. Yep, and now here's the northbound direction. So yeah, here's the northbound side. I've been raving to this, after I discovered this song the night before, and last night, suddenly I got addicted to it. Specifically this section here, this part of the song. Yeah, it's this part of the song that got my attention the most. Tell how much work went into this. Yep, and then that's the end of the 294 trilogy. And I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and show you the tests that I did get. So here's the bet, AM on rewind, WJZ on rewind, and now here's WLS. It's pretty dark, but you can see that's my lacrosse there. That was what I was actually going to do. That was actually going to be where I was going to get the WLS test last week. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Well, the test did happen, but I slept through it. Yeah, it's always weird how, like, when I'm transferred over to my grandparents' site, it for some reason affects my ability to get all these auto weeklies that usually happen overnight. But we do have the WOKA test and WOK and KORN. KORN I have yet to confirm. I'm ready to KDKA AM tonight. Yep, that's what we've got tonight also. KDKA. And then what else? What else then? What else then? Oh, yeah. Then we got those stations out of Michigan. Then we have all those stations in Kentucky. And then we have a ton of stations in Florida. And then 3 in Georgia. Then WHAS and its sister stations and whatever. Then we have those stations in Oklahoma. And then we have WGY. Then the Houston Odyssey cluster. Then Results Radio. And then some station in Arkansas. And I actually somehow found out, I think when I tuned into those stations in Oregon, I think I found out all 3 were not streamers. I think that was from the last time I tuned in, I think the last time I tuned in, all 3 were not streamers. However, oh yeah, and also something else, there were another 3 stations around Duluth. The last time I tuned into those, all 3, I believe, were not streamers also. So, what I essentially think is that both those 3 stations in Oregon and in Duluth might have stopped relaying alerts on their stream. So, that obviously is not good. But I will try for WYAB tomorrow, and then if I'm up in time, I will get the Georgia iPause, and hopefully it goes out because it didn't last time.
Which blanket is the one from home?
All right. All right then. So. And then we've got all those other iPause tests to go along with it. It's called Weather. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's actually. I actually do have the weather scan emulation going on my end. However, we are going to run that later tonight, as I said, between 2 and 6 p.m. As I said before we signed off last night. That's when we're going to be running our weather scan. We're going to be running weather scan on there tomorrow. However, I have actually decided that starting this week actually, I'm going to be renaming the weather scan segment. Yeah. Well, I'll discuss that in just a second. So, and then here's the station in Oregon, California, and here's WJOU. WRMF's GWES stream stopped working, so I had to use their website, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be, as soon as I confirm whether certain stations aren't streamers or not, I'll start replacing non-existent links, and like what I'll do is I'll start changing non-existent links and removing stations that aren't streamers. So that way I'll have a better understanding as to which ones are streamers and which ones aren't. And then here is WUFE, and then Z94.5. The fan actually tested early, right at the beginning. Yeah, right at the beginning of their usual test window, they tested. Savage, unfortunately, I did not start those recordings in time, because it had already happened, so I myself missed those as well, but I did get the fan on rewind, and Savage unfortunately missed all 3, what a shame, and it did miss those stations in Arkansas as well, and then, of course, that station in Amarillo tops it off. But yeah, these auto weeklies overnight is essentially like Weekly Test Wednesday. It's essentially like Weekly Test Wednesday. It's essentially like a Wednesday and WR test. You're not going to get all of them. Like, you're not gonna get all of them every week. So, like, you just get like some, like you get like a lot first week, and then you get less the second week, and yeah, that's what it's like. Oh yeah, and then my multi-day compilation, 6.5 hours long, and then let's not forget about that.
Arkansas, Craighead, Mississippi, and Poinsett.
They really changed the layout of the Jonesboro cluster. Oh yeah, here's that tornado.
The National Weather Service
Oh, that's
in
not
Memphis
it.
has issued a
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Sequoia, Tulsa, and Wagoner. Hail up to golf ball size and wind gusts till daylight time.
Oh yeah, here's that tornado emergency from a few nights ago. This was insane.
Tornado emergency for southwest Greene County and northern Craighead County. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado warning
me
for
check the autofocus
southwestern
here.
Greene
Hold
County
on.
in eastern Arkansas, central Craighead County in eastern Arkansas, until 8:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:01 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed over Black Rock, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour.
I think it was in Camera Pro. Oh yeah, here we go. Auto. This feature will be available soon. Oh, I have to manually adjust it. Manual focus. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, the manual focus. All right, there we go. Yeah, the autofocus is coming soon, but the manual focus I think is better. So yeah, now on to what I was saying about WeatherScan. So let me see if I can find one of his live streams, because I know it's somewhere. Aha, here we go. So in the title of this video, so here's Smyrna's last WeatherScan broadcast, his previous one. He named it Smyrna's Nonstop Weather. So after seeing this title, I've decided, you know what, since I'm doing WeatherScan too, I thought I should go ahead and rename it to something similar. And so with that, I've decided that I'm going to be renaming my WeatherScan segment officially to Nani's Nonstop Weather, because I think that makes sense in some way. So I'm going to rename this WeatherScan. I'm going to rename the WeatherScan network officially to Nani's Nonstop Weather. Essentially, it's the WeatherScan, but it's going to still be WeatherScan, but it's going to be under a new name. But yeah, I'm sure. I think you'll start seeing it when we. So yeah, and then. Yeah, but then throughout the week, I see Rudolph just commented on my fire truck video, that one that has over 1,000 views. So yeah, here's Gage's reaction to his team is in the playoffs.
And we are now in the playoffs!
So here's Gage's team.
And we are now in the playoffs! Yeah!
It's Gage's reaction.
Try me! No! Yeah!
That is so funny. The way that reaction is. Oh yeah, let's go wild. And I see unofficial observations and rainfall outlooks. Oh, Oh, strong thunderstorm for Talladega and Calhoun and Coosa. I'll go ahead and focus it so you can see. Yeah, for Talladega, Chilton, and Calhoun. Talladega, Chilton, and Coosa. That is oh yeah, you're oh yeah, I already know you're a Wild fan. So, but still, that's good to know for some of our people who don't remember. Oh yeah, that reminds me, another station I should try. I haven't done this yet. KOA. WIRK is not working, but I do know they are a streamer. And you can see it tries to load this, but it's going to fail. What link did it open? Oh. 297. Oh, that's not the one. Okay. Boo Capitals. Oh, great. Now what? We're ranting on teams. Oh, yeah. Here is a list of auto weeklies we're going to have to get. WOKA, KDKA, these. Okay, there we go. These 5 stations out of Michigan, these 3 in Kentucky. This one is not a streamer. The incredible amount of stations in Florida. These 3 in Georgia. This one is not a streamer. WHAS and its sister stations. Then Dulce's stations a minute apart. Afterwards, followed by WGY, and then its stations after that. That is not a streamer. Then the entire Houston Odyssey cluster. Then the results. Then this station, which I don't know if it works. KOA. The station out of Arkansas. Followed by all these stations in Mississippi. These I've yet to confirm if they're streamers. These I'm going to confirm again if they're not. If we do not hear the test on those so if I don't hear the test on those stations again, then that means they are no longer a streamer. But that's actually kind of a good thing for me because I can actually kind of get some sleep while everybody tries to go after all these thousands of auto weeklies. Then, of course, I'm going to see if I could get WYAB, because I know I would usually be up around 5 in the morning, but we'll see. And then this one, obviously, I'll get. However, I'm going to try and get this one again because I'm going to try and get that KIOW station again because it's been quite a challenge. I mean, it's hard. It's very hard. It's very, very hard to get that kind of station. So, what I'm actually going to do, so what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm actually going to leave it recording for around 2.5 hours. The entire test time frame. I'm going to let it record, and we'll see if it happens. Because I want to confirm this one more time. And, yeah, it is difficult because it's a 2.5 hour time window. So that's why getting a test like that is kind of hard. And there's only 3. However, I have to confirm these 2 if they're streamers or not. As well as these in Idaho. But then again, there's only 3 that I need to deal with. This is not a streamer. These two here I have yet to confirm. This is not a streamer. The last time I tuned into these 5 aren't streamers. Were not streamers when I tuned into them last time, but I'm going to tune in again just to verify that. And if that's so, then it would just be only 2 sets of stations to get overnight. So this would actually be kind of a good story. But, however, I have yet to confirm WPRO if there's a streamer, because I found one. Yeah, because I found a stream for this one, but I don't know if they're a streamer or not. This one I found out is not a streamer because their Odyssey stream does not have a rewind, and I cannot, and it just overlaps it with an advertisement. KLLI, I have not yet. I'm gonna try and confirm that one, see if they're a streamer, because I've already confirmed one is not a streamer. However, I'm gonna try and confirm KLLI. And, of course, the WJAS Quiet Test, the station Wisconsin. Essentially, by this Wednesday, we'll be back to normal in terms of our schedule, because I know our weekly schedule got messed up last week by all this severe weather nonsense, and by severe weather and something important for school. But yeah. This is another one of those examples of how hard it is to get all these auto weeklies, especially a station that has a 2-hour time window. A 2-hour time window. That's pretty hard. These are easy, of course. I missed the Samoa last week, but I'll try for them this week. And this one too. I think I found out that either they relay it right at 7 p.m. or they don't at all, because I listened to them the entire time and there was nothing. So something leads me to believe that they don't test at this time, or something else. And then these are going to remain the same. However, they have yet to correct. However, this is an error the GWES still has to correct, because this is WXHB and not WBBL, because WBBL is actually out of Detroit, not Mississippi. Friday, everything is normal. I missed these three. But yeah, I did get this. I did get this one. I did get all these. Not this Saturday, unfortunately. The only one I got was WJFK, and then I didn't get the rest of them. Oh yeah, but also I gotta start remembering to get this one here, because I haven't gotten KFBK yet. Like, I've been tuning in to their station waiting for a test, and there was nothing. So what I'm going to have to do is, you know what? I'm going to tune into there around 7 o'clock each day. And so anytime on a random weekday. So I'm going to tune into them at 7 a.m. each day. So like I'll tune in around 6. I'll tune in around 6:55 or so I can, so that I can see if they're going to test or not. And yeah, now I'm gonna try that, because I know the whole schedule's gone, the whole thing's gone haywire. Let's see. The White Sox play today. I think the Sox play today. Yes, they do. So the Sox are playing against the Rays today at 1 p.m. And then our next game after that will be tomorrow against the Guardians. Well, they're not the Indians anymore. They're now called the Guardians. And that will be a 3-game, and that will actually be a 4-game series. That will be at 5 p.m. Each day. However, Thursday the 21st will be at noon. And then after that, another 3-game series, but this time it's against the Twins. Oh boy. Gage went after a tough body, and now I'm going to be going after one in baseball. And then a 3-game series against the Royals, then a 4-game series against the Angels, And then the Chicago rivalry, a 2-game series with the Cubs. So the north and south sides, and then our other Sox in Boston. And then the beginning of another series against the Guardians. So the Sox play today. We'll see if we can present that. But as for the Blackhawks, we play tomorrow against Calgary. So we're going to be dealing with... So once again, we're going to be dealing with baseball and hockey. And what do we have here? We got a freeze warning from Upton. And at 80% watch probability. So let's start with the freeze warning here. As low as 30. This is unusual for this time of year in that area. But here's the mesoscale. Yeah, reminds me of that time the Storm Prediction Center reminds me of yesterday when the Storm Prediction Center put out an 80% watch probability and a 60%, and the watch did not get issued. So that was the outcome of the Storm Prediction Center being tough, episode 15, I guess. We could say, welcome to another episode. We could say, welcome to another episode of the SPC being tough. This time, it's an 80% watch probability for a lot of Louisiana, including Texarkana, Shreveport, and Monroe. If the SPC being tough is even going to be a part of that could be a new series on my channel where I just do short episodes of I just do a short picture of and then say the SPC being tough episode 3, and then it'll show a picture of a watch probability that never got a watch. So that could be quite something. Oh my gosh. We're already through 510 discussions, and we're already right through 510 discussions. Uh-oh. An enhanced risk was just issued. We have a day 1 enhanced risk. Day 1 enhanced convective risk. We have an enhanced risk now. Oh my, that is going to be something. It hasn't appeared on... Okay, yep, I see the enhanced risk on the SPC map. So yeah, let me see how this is all going to play out tonight. Pretty much the cell and... Oh, yep, there we go. I see the... Yep. The SPC better issue... They're going to issue a watch on this thing. I know that. So, it looks like it's just going to be contained to Shreveport and Jackson. So, Shreveport, Lake Charles, that's going to be the only areas they're going to be confined to today. Oh, yeah, and a strong thunderstorm for Polk. P-O-L-K. County in western Arkansas. Or another one, Pope. P-O-P-E. County in central Arkansas. And then I can screencast... And then I can go ahead and screencast this whole thing here. With the IM bot on the side. And then everything else. including this one here. Yeah, the northbound 294 video. And make sure it's capturing audio. Yeah, it is capturing audio. I'm just making sure it is. Yeah, and then I'm gonna slow down the footage of going through the toll booth. And then it's gonna go, and then we're gonna speed it up. And now we went on time for speed. Oh yeah, then there's, now I'll go and show you the other installations in the Street View series. Here's the first 294 southbound video, the first one. The end of the real driving video almost matched that. And then here's the first northbound video that was produced. And this video here would be, and this one here is a remaster of that. This one removes all the graphics of Apple Maps from there. I really do miss those little towers being there. Now there's a new one, which was featured in that real-life driving video. Because it's been about 2 weeks since this video was made. It was about 2 weeks since the previous Street View video was produced. Yep, and then at the O'Hare Oasis where that video ended, this one finishes it up. This finishes it up from there. And then this is the southbound counterpart. Yeah, that's the southbound counterpart. And here's 290, which is the second longest now in the series. The song is on low volume because it was in the background rather than in the foreground. Same story goes for the 355 northbound video. Which was the first time my new theme song was featured. And then here's 88. Oh look, a Carvana, the world's first car vending machine. So far that's the 9th episode in the Street View. That's the 9th episode currently in the Street View. The finishing connections of I-294. That is currently the 9th episode in the installation of the series. Of course, you had to throw a dimension. Yeah, from the I-88 video. We actually do have a 10th episode in the works. So after we take a look at what we've covered so far. So we've covered all of the tri-state. We've covered I-88. We've covered the northbound, the original section of I-355. So what I'm thinking is maybe for the 10th episode, we're going to do the south extension of 355 and Interstate 80. So let's see. So yeah, 355 and I-80. So, and then let's see. So next, I-80 to I-355. Or like, so I-80 from 355 to 294. And 355 from 55 to I-80 is actually next in the works. Along with I-55 from 355 to 294. Because, unfortunately, when I go into Street View, we can't go further south. As you can see, these are the only Street View findings we have. So we can't go any further. So yeah, I might use Dance for one of my next songs in one of my next videos. So again, so 55 from 355 to 294, 355 from 55 to 88, I-80 from 355 to 294. Let's see, 57 from 80 to I-94. Borman Expressway, the Bishop Ford Freeway. Let's see how far we can go from here. Yeah, we can't go down Route 394. Oh, well. Then we can do... And then let's see. Then the Bishop Ford, I-94, all the way to 57. And then the Dan Ryan Expressway, the Chicago Skyway, the entire Kennedy Expressway from O'Hare to I-55, and then the Jane Addams Tollway, the Kennedy, the Edens Expressway. Can we do? Yeah, I think we could do Skokie Highway. Yeah, we could do Skokie Highway. So, yeah, those are actually some of the next videos in the series. I think there's going to be like 20 in all, 20 episodes in all once this is all set and done. But yeah, I'll go ahead and right now give you a yeah, but right now I'll go ahead and give you a sneak peek to a future video. Although I haven't officially announced it yet. I could use dance. I'm not sure what songs I've selected yet for each of them, but I know I'm going to use a lot more of Yalek's creations in some of these future videos, like this one. So here's Skokie. So we're going to do Skokie Highway, but I would do it in the opposite direction, but I'm going to do it from the Wisconsin state line all the way to I-94. So from the Wisconsin state line right back to I-94. So that's how I'm going to do the whole Skokie Highway thing. So yeah, I'm going to right now give you a sneak peek to that video. Yeah, this is the only freeway like exit off of it. So then we can go under these two bridges here, and then we'll see power lines. Look at all this, look at that crumbling. Oh my gosh, it is, those bridges are really crumbling. They need to fix those things. My God, IDOT needs to fix these things. They need to